The supernatural and paranormal world is very mysterious. It is also very real. Some skeptics try to say that this hidden world does not exist, that it is pure imagination. The believers, however, have seen and experienced this world, sometimes in very frightening ways. Try to tell the believers who have experienced it that this sometimes scary world does not exist. Come along with Graveyard-Ship Paranormal on our deep journey to seek the paranormal truth.
I've only got, listen, I've only got 18 minutes of battery.
No, she got a good handle.
Okay? I've only got 18 minutes of battery, so we can only be down there 18 minutes. Or we can be down there longer, but I'm just letting you know.
Hank, you got the strap on right around your neck?
Yeah.
This was very, very interesting.
This is freaking amazing. I've never had that experience happen to me before, Hank. This is the first time.
Hank, and I don't think you've been down in this other part.
He hasn't. Okay. This is not a pleasant place, okay? Where we're going in.
What happened down here?
Be careful of the steps. We're back. We told you we'd be back, but this time I decided to come back. Okay, Hank, come here. Let's come over here. I'm going to show them where the plastic bottle is.
This plastic bottle got thrown all the way across this room and it picked up like crap.
Here's the plastic bottle, Hank. Right here.
We were standing over there and it flew from like over there to over here.
It was loud and it went psh.
It bounced off the damn wall.
Yeah, here it is.
This is what it sounded like. We're not joking.
Hold on, leave it, wait.
I know, I'm good.
I was trying to record it, honey.
To him so it gets an idea. It sounded like...
Yep, that's what it sounded like. Okay.
Let's see what happens in here.
Okay, we're back. Remember, I'm Connie and this is Dan, and we were just down here. And we really appreciated talking to you because you were very nice to communicate with us. Are you still here? I have no focus. Okay, I got focus now. If you're still here, please go ahead and make a noise, just like you did last time. I mean, I understand you're down here and, you know, sometimes you don't want to be bothered. But, you know, we're not going to be here too much longer, so we thought we'd just try to come down and get it on tape. That way everybody knows that you're here and that you have something that we need to do. So are you still down here making noise? Does the light bother you?
Are you even in here anymore? Are you following us?
I just got a shadow on tape.
Behind me?
It's moving in front of you. It's still moving. Is that you, Hank?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Hank. That's Hank. Okay, never mind. We would really like it if you come out and talk to us again. It's okay. We're not afraid, and you know, we would like you to do the same thing you did last time because people think we're crazy. And you said you wanted to be buried, right, and not cremated. Are you still down here?
I'm quiet, man.
Yeah, it's very quiet. Man, it was all over the place. Hopefully it follows us back down. This is me. Okay, I'm moving my foot.
There's probably crap on the floor. This thing was walking around us.
It wasn't walking around us. It was standing practically.
When we first came down here, we were standing by that open doorway, way over there. She's standing right next to me. I asked her at one point to like walk around or make footsteps or something. And then it started making footsteps like right next to us, almost like tapping on the floor.
It was steps. It sounded like this. It sounded like this.
Walking short steps.
Like that. It was pounding its foot.
It was within 5 feet of us in the dark. We didn't have any lights on. And while we're standing there, then we start to come over here. And when we came over here, all of a sudden this bottle in the dark flies across the room and just about gave us a heart attack. I mean, it was just one of those startling things.
We would like to know if anyone is still in here. If that's you, please make a noise. We're going to be very still now, so we know that it's not us.
Connie asked this question if you wanted to be buried or,
Cremated.
Cremated. And if you wanted to be buried, and it answered yes, real loud. Right?
In my ear.
Right on top of us. A male's voice. And I think she got it on recorder.
I might have it on recorder, yeah. I'm really sorry that they did not bury you and they cremated you instead. I'm very sorry about that. Is that why you're still here? Is that why you're not at rest? If I'm right, just make a noise. That sounded like noise.
No, that's not what's like.
Okay. Everybody needs to be very still. Very still. No, it's okay. It's just very hard. We were standing straight up and still, and it was making all kinds of noise. And I'm sorry for referring to you as it. If you would tell us your name, where we can hear you, we can call you by your actual name. Because we know it's not polite to call you it. We know that. Please let us know if you're here. I've only got about 11 minutes of tape, so I'm going to run out anyway. So maybe you're not allowed to be filmed. Is that what it is?
We allow us to film it.
We understand that you have rules that you have to follow, so understand about that.
We allow us to see you, hear you again.
The reason why we're here is not to torment you. It's to try to find some answers because your presence is very much known here. And if we could get some answers, we might be able to help you. We could get a psychic in here. You could talk to the psychic, we could find out maybe, where your ashes are. Or maybe just clean out the area or whatever you want us to do. Does the water draw you down here? The water draws you down here, doesn't it?
I need to sit down. My feet are hurting.
Do you want to go back upstairs?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Okay. That's me. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time tonight. I'm sorry that we couldn't talk to you more. You can make a sound real quick so we can just... We're leaving, so... Thank you. Hank, I'm telling you, that was the weirdest experience. It was answering our questions, okay? It was answering our questions directly, and it was stomping its feet, and it was right next to us. And then I heard yes in my ear very loudly, and he heard it too.
Go ahead and kill the camera.
Okay.
I've got